Hi everybody, welcome to my YouTube channel. On this video, I am going to be talking about how I got pregnant with my daughter with PCOS. And so it wasn't like a super easy journey, but it definitely is and was easier to get pregnant than now that we're trying to have our second baby. So when I had my daughter, I took about 4 rounds of Clomid and I was able to get pregnant that quickly. So when people tell you you can't get pregnant with PCOS, I would say it's a lie. I also recently went to Bolivia because it's way cheaper down there to get fertility treatment and see a fertility specialist. And so I was lucky because the specialist that I saw, he had got all his education here in the States, in United States, at UC Davis, I believe, in California. And so he knew what he was talking about. He was a professional. And I got an ultrasound done for $80, which I think it's like 800 or like 600 Bolivians in Santa Cruz, Bolivia. And so I had a really good experience. He did the ultrasound and he checked my body out, my uterus, and he told me that indeed I did have PCOS. So I know for sure that I have PCOS. And I was able to conceive my daughter, which is now 4 years old. And now that I'm trying to conceive again, I'm using Clomid and I use letrozole, I think, for a cycle. But now, since I went to Bolivia, I was able to get Clomid from over there because it's half as much. Here, I think without insurance, it's like $100. And then over there is $50. And so I bought like 3 treatments. He did give me a prescription, but you don't always need the prescription to be able to get the medication. And so those $80 that I talked about for the ultrasound, that included everything, including the visit with the fertility specialist. He said I wasn't infertile, so I did not consider IVF, or he didn't give it to me as an option. He said that he wasn't trying to steal my money. And so we didn't really talk about that a lot, although I did mention it to him. And if I were to get IVF in Bolivia or any type of treatment, like an IUI, it would be so much cheaper. It's really cheap in Bolivia. If you do need that type of treatment, or they told you here in the United States that you needed that type of treatment, then please consider going to Bolivia, because I think the IVF is $3,000, $2,000 to $3,000. And so it's so much cheaper, and the doctors are an amazing quality. Like I said, he went to school here at UC Davis. And so just know that that is an option for you. Another option will be to go to Europe. I think it's like $5,000 down there. But you also have to add like the cost of travel and stay and things like that, because it could be a lengthy process. And in Bolivia, it'll be way cheaper. Like, we stayed in the best hotels of Bolivia, and they were like $70 a night. And that's for the best of the best hotels that you can find. And so it's so much affordable down there if you're unable to conceive. But I kind of wanted to tell you guys like a little bit of suggestions, just in case you needed to hear something or you never heard about it. And then don't feel discouraged if you do have PCOS. You definitely could get pregnant. You just have to put a little bit more effort into it. And so I was able to conceive my daughter. I'm trying to conceive again. It's been harder this time around, but I know that we're gonna be able to do it, especially because I feel more confident now that I saw this fertility specialist and he told me that I could. He just told me to keep trying, and that's what I will be doing, and I'll keep you guys updated. But that was all for this video, and I just wanted to tell you my experience, what I needed to do to get pregnant with my first daughter, and how it didn't really work the second time around. We're still trying, so We'll keep you guys updated. And thank you for watching this video. If you have PCOS or like any mom questions or any career questions, any business questions, any finance questions, you can ask me, put it down on the comments, and I'll make a video.